the Crypto Doe channel, and today we're diving into Base, right? We're diving into the Base network. We're gonna dive into Base, and what is Base, right? We're gonna explore what Mr. Armstrong is so involved in. You know, the creator of Coinbase. He has something called Base. Base is an open stack that empowers builders, creators, and people everywhere to build apps, grow businesses, create what they love, and earn on chain. Let me repeat. Base is an open stack that empowers builders, creators, and people everywhere to build apps to grow businesses, create what they love on chain. Base also Base is actually important, right? It's a lot of projects on Base you guys must pay attention to. That's actually exploding. You have Zora, which is on Base. I told you about Zora the other day. Zora is very important, right? But I wanted to dive into the ecosystem of Base. They also have an app, right? They also have something called Base Pay. Now, what you're going to be able to do with Base Pay is you're going to be able to check out, right? You're going to be able to do checkouts with Base Pay, and I believe they're starting with Shopify or anything along that nature. Let's click on Base Pay. They have Base App where you could post, trade, chat, and earn all at one place. An everything app that brings together a social network, apps, payments, and finance. One place to earn, trade, and chat with everyone, everywhere. That kind of reminds me of what Elon is trying to do with X. This reminds me of what Elon is trying to do with X, right? This is Base Pay right here. So, like I say, you have Base Pay, which is backed basically by stablecoin USDC. Base Build, Base App. But to me, they're trying to do what Elon is doing, the everything app that he's doing with X. I guess they're all in a race here, huh? I wanted to dive into the ecosystem of Base because this is where I get my token selection along that nature. You got buy high, subscribe to the channel. I'm Crypto Doe. Once again, I'm here to share everything I know with you guys, so together we can go further than we'll. So I'll go smash that like button for me. Now, I told you guys I was gonna do a live, right, where I dive into what's going on in the Base. You may want to write down, right? You may want to write down because it's going to be new to a lot of people, right? This is the ecosystem that we're diving in for. Let me zoom out. You got on our PC, right? You got 20 labs. That's very important right there. 3D. And what I like to do is I dive deep into these ecosystems, and then I pick and choose what projects I want, but I know it's connected. It's like an octopus arm or legs, whatever you want to call them, right? It's still connected to the head. So the head would be considered Base or Coinbase. What makes Coinbase work? All of these protocols right here. Aave, definitely check out that one. Cross protocol, check that one out too. Add 3, Aerodrone. I am big on Aerodrone. What does that say? The central trading and liquidity market on Base. You don't get any bigger than that. The central trading or liquidity market on Base. I have a lot of aerodrome. You got Agentify, AI Agent Arena, AI Base, AI TV, Alchemy. Definitely check out Alchemy Pay. I've been telling you guys about Alchemy Pay from a while ago, right? Check out Alchemy Pay. Alchemy is the leading Web3 developer platform. Alchemy's account abstraction APIs and SDK make it easy to offer seamless transaction and simple, secure accounts built anywhere on Base with Alchemy. Right? Algebra, Alien Base. These are Amber Data, Amber Wallet, Angle Protocol. Right? Let's just scroll down. This is basically Anchor. I have that. I've been had that for years. Right? I didn't know it was incorporated in Base, but hey, now we know. Right? Smash that like button. I have quite a few people in here. Smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. I'm Crypto Doe once again. We're doing a quick of a ecosystem trip with the debate network, right? A lot of memes, a lot of utility tokens are going to be built on Base, right? They're also going to be using Aerodrome as far as their decks. This is why I invest in Aerodrome. So you guys might want to pay attention to these mini projects, right? I can't get them all. In fact, I don't want them all. I can't get them all. I don't want them all. So with that being said, you know, I want to share. I guess they cut me out for a half of a second. They cut me out for time ago. I didn't know that they were part of. Oh, what you got too? It's another one that must be paid attention to. This Kyber swap. They're doing business with a lot of people. They're doing business with a lot of people. And I think this is excellent for the space. MoonPay, you guys know about network. Omni Network, very important to the space. OpenSea, they're doing business with OpenSea as well. You guys know that's an NFT platform. Pancake Swap, you guys see that right there as well.